Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a follow-on video from this. So if you saw Thursday's video, I showed you how I did this jar and then I was inspired to do it with my Jesmonite. However, there's two things going on here. Is if everyone has watched my video with my concrete testing the paper, it didn't work and this is what I was left with. I have tried soapy water, so it is a little bit cleaner than it was. However, I want to know if this is going to now transfer over to white, standard-based coloured Jesmonite. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that effect on here. I think as a pair, once this jar's done, it would look lovely for my brushes to be in there and then somewhere to place my brushes. So let's go and see if this would transfer and work all right. Okay, so this particular tray needs 76 grams of the liquid and 191 of the base before being mixed together, although I did go 192 on this particular one. I haven't put any pigment within this, so this is the actual colour if you do nothing with it other than just mixing the two together. Just bear in mind, Jesmonite is not self-leveling like resin, so I do have to do a bit of manipulation and bashing it and just to try and release as many bubbles as I can. I did actually learn how to bash it with the actual spatula, but then I was like, no, it's just going all over the place, and I used just a stick to just go around the edge and hopefully get out the air bubbles. However, there was loads. I really don't know how I got all these. I think I just didn't mix it enough. But leaving it 25 minutes, it was ready to demold, and this was the test. Was that colour going to come off? So you can see the pink and the fact that my mould is actually damaged. Even after soapy water, I just couldn't get it clean. And it still remained, and there was a slight transfer over, although I did like the little effect. The camera hasn't picked it up very well actually, which is really strange, but you can see that there was some transfer on the plain white, so I won't be using this mould for any light colours going forward unless it stops transferring. So yeah, I am pretty gutted that I can't get that mould clean, although I've cleaned it so many times with soapy water. So anything else, let me know, that would be great. Just pop it in the comments. So now it's the whole painting. I'm going to get the abstract out and the finger painting. I'm just using the three colours again, only because I just love purple and I love the effect that these are doing. And as you can see the jar on the screen as well, I think they will go together as a nice two-piece as well. But it is literally just a matter of adding all the colours and blending them abstract wise. And yeah, this is where I love my finger painting. No particular way, no right or wrong way, it's literally just go with it. And you know what, this is absolutely beautiful. I love the effect, I love how it turns out. Yeah, it's so pretty, but it is just a matter of just blending the two colours. I've got a piece of paper off camera as well that's just taken off any excess of the colours as well. But yeah, love it. And I'm going to do more of these in different colours. What colours would you like to see? What colours do you think would go well together? Just pop them in the comments. And while you're here as well, if you haven't already, please subscribe, press the little bell as you'll be notified of any future videos that I do. And please, if you can, press the thumbs up if you're watching this video, so I know that you've been, and it does help my reach as well. But thank you so much. So I do go around the edge with the brush. My fingers are just not small enough to get around there, and just to blend it all in and to make sure all the edges are all filled in as well. But I do love these colours, I love the effect. And you know what I was going to do was maybe pop it, resin in it, but I decided not to do that in the end. I left it so you can feel the textures, and they work so well together. I love how this turns out. Oh, it's amazing. And because obviously that transfer of the mould, painting with acrylic paints on top of Jesmonite, it it was a no-brainer really. I just had to just do it because I don't know what else I would have been able to do with that particular mould that damaged that, and the colour transferred over. So this is just me going around with the brush, going around all the edges and making sure it's sealed. And you know what? I was really surprised on how good the Jesmonite takes to the acrylic. It absorbs really well, dries very well as well. Yeah, I'm just amazed. Absolutely buzzing on how this has turned out. Yeah. So again, what colours would you like me to see me do? So this is the tray fully painted and finished and ready to be varnished. So I couldn't find my Mod Podge. I normally use Mod Podge for all my sealing like this. That's what I would normally use with my jars, but I'm using this decoupage Varnish Glue. Because it actually is like a varnish glue, I absolutely love how this turned out. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. It left a nice shine. Although I've not done a heat test or a water test on it, because that's what I wouldn't be using it for anyway. It is literally just going to be a trinket tray, and yeah, so there'll be no like heat going on it at all. I think if I was going to do that, I would have done a resin top coat, because the textures of where the abstract paint is, you can see it, it's very bumpy. But I was so happy with how these turned out. The two pieces complement each other really, really well. So if you do like these, give me a thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.